set it up next. But look, it's C&E, baby, episode 20. We a dub in this motherfucker. That's crazy. 20? It's funny though, because we don't have 20 consistent episodes on either platform. So listen to this. This is the Chief Keef bio. It say the day that a 16-year-old Chicago kid was freed from house arrest in 2012 was the day hip hop shifted on its axis.
Ashley Sosa, what's his name? He so that bitch Milo. She so don't take hoes on shopping sprees, but he a fly. She so pulled up in a beast, what that bitch do growl. He say he don't like she so, but that bitch got my style. She so going wild, nigga don't go bow. She so pull up, tag a fuck ass nigga like a cow.
Woo! Yo, welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast, man, with your two favorite hosts. It's your boy Shaquille No O'Neal, aka Shaq Diesel. Last name been in, I'm never in it. I'm here with your man, goddamn,
Eric B. No Rock Kim,
aka Uncle Banks, and I ain't talking Phil, baby. It's C&E episode 20. We bizag. You thought motherfuckers gonna hit you with the applause? No, with gunshots today. That's what type of time we on. Opened up with that Griselda and that Chief Keef Sosa. Come on, man.
Bow.
Need to drop that Almighty Soul too. He been pushing that bitch back too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, with bro, we just get what we get. I ain't really. I'm just waiting on it, but he been dropping.
But that
Phonem tape, I think that's the last of that one with the Army. That is arguably, I don't say his hardest project.
Say something wild.
It's hard though. It's right up there with the first two joints. For me personally.
Oh yeah,
that joint don't got no skips to it. I can play that whole album as my for the gym.
SOSABABY.
That's one of the hardest, bro. Stop playing with
that is an intro. Ooh, that's a motherfucking intro. You gotta love the artistry, but then that boy right there, real life, a Chicago legend for sure. Ugh, that's amazing. But let me see, what can we get into real quick? Quick announcement, or as we wrap up Men's Black Mental Health Month, because we recording this on Friday, the 30th.
Probably give a little, as I don't know, update with me, just the event that I went to. I meant to tell you too, bro. I told you about the event that I was speaking at?
No.
Damn wild.
Yeah.
What's crazy? So yeah, it was just a I didn't know what to make of it, and I just be on autopilot some days, bro, just moving with the flow, but. There was a Black men's mental health event literally across from the old barbershop.
Okay. When did you do this?
Last week, bro.
Wow, what is wrong with you?
I don't know why I didn't, because I didn't know. I just didn't know. I don't know why I did not tell you about this joint. Anyways, my bad. But Eric,
y'all see, he moved Lil G.
But bro, Eric Enders was there too, and I'm talking to him.
Get out of here.
Yeah, and I was like, he just brought you up. He's like, I'll say Shaq the other day, and I'm
I was just in his office.
So I was like, damn, I don't know why I ain't tell him. And he was like, dang, I don't know why I ain't tell him either.
Like to come?
Yeah.
Oh wow, y'all are crazy.
Yeah,
both of y'all are weird.
That's on me. But it was small though. It was only like 20 of us. But
okay.
And I was like on a panel, me and this other guy who's a LPC. And then
what's an LPC?
Licensed psych clinician.
Oh wow, okay. How'd you get invited?
You finna make this short story.
My bad.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Charles
No.
Wells, another black social worker, invited me to speak because we was it's a Black men's mental health event, and some of the few, you know what I'm saying, Black mental health professionals in the area. So he just called me to be a part of it. But then Eric Enders was just there too. So it was like, it ended up being like 20 people.
Shout out Eric.
Yeah, whatever. But I was the youngest in the room. Dope event, men of all ages. I think the oldest guy was 70, a pastor. So real just dope event. Had a whole lot of different dialogues. Men sharing all types of different perspectives and different issues amongst with their trauma. So it was cool. Shared a couple different ways of how to cope with certain things. It was more of a discussion than me presenting. You know what I'm saying? So, a cool event. And I guess some main takeaways from it was just us having those spaces to talk, right? And most people were saying how they haven't had those spaces, or for one, just don't even see more black mental health professionals in general, or don't even know where to really turn to. But it was dope. And we have another event, and I made the idea for every brother in that room to now bring someone.
Nice.
Right? Like, that was like your homework, you could say.
Excuse me.
So there was 20 of us, so next event should be at least 40. And yeah, you're gonna be my plus one to the next one, but it was dope. It's a dope turnout.
Bet. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See what I can do about that.
Yeah.
Nope. That's not it.
Hey.
Then we do that. Yeah. Shout out to Eric, y'all.
So shout out to everybody. I hope y'all had a good mental health month.
Word.
Hope all my brothers are doing okay.
Yes, sir.
Pick up a guided journal. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, give us your remedies of mental, whatever you going through something mentally. What do you do? Real quick.
Well, I guess for me, quick tips on how I kind of or attempt to keep my mental health in order. One is journaling, but not the cliche journaling, right? Not the open up a notebook and just write. I don't know how people do that. I can't. Maybe sometimes, but overall, that's not my, preference. But a guided journal, and there's a million different types of guided journals. I got like 2 of them. But you can literally go on Amazon and type in Black Men's Guided Journal, and you can find one for whatever you're trying to do. There can be one manifestation based. There can be one that's healing based. There can be one that's just built on you blocking out whatever's around you. And typically the guided journal will come with prompts and questions for you to answer. And the one I use is almost like written in the form of, from a black man's perspective. It's almost kind of weird to say, but there's the dialogue, the language is black. If that makes any sense to you.
Yes, it makes all the sense in the world.
You get it, but some of the people might not understand.
Well, look,
black language.
This is a black podcast.
The same way I'm talking to Shaq right now, and I might say, you know what I'm saying? And the book is literally, you know what I'm saying?
Word. Hey, that's hard.
And that's dope as hell. And even though,
dope.
You feel me?
No, that's wrong. Bro, go ahead. I got a little something to that, but go ahead.
And so, there's some comfort in that. And you as a black man, you get it. Someone else might read that and say, what is they trying to say here? I know exactly what's going on.
Word.
So just different things. It could be emotion based, and you'll circle, might say, how do you feel right now? Circle whatever 10 emotions you feel right now. Might be a couple questions. What's been holding you back recently? What do you think you should do about it? Then there might be 10 more emotions and say, how do you circle how you feel now? And sure enough, if you were feeling sad in here, I guarantee you feel inspired after you just wrote out what you just wrote out.
Bet.
That's the goal. That's how it should make you feel. And it's not direct therapy, but it is a therapeutic book. So,
Word.
Yeah, I'll drop the link to it or something.
Don't lie.
If y'all interested,
just stick with search Black Men's Guided Journal.
In a minute,
give them that.
But I'm gonna give y'all the one exactly. I'm gonna get my little Amazon storefront up.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that'd be dope. Actually, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was you gonna say?
With the like the black language, dog. I was watching the 85 South special on Netflix, and they was talking about, I guess Chico must have hopped off stage to start dancing with this older woman. He was like, boy, you better stop messing with that cougar before she had you out there making potato salad.
What?
He talking about some, yeah, baby, go ahead, cut up them big potatoes.
Potatoes.
I swear to God, and I got the captions on. It went from big potatoes to big potatoes. I swear to God, BUH-taters. I say no, it's a nigga that made this script or something.
That's wild.
Because that's hilarious how they was really putting. They said it switched from, man, that shit was fucking hilarious.
But I like that. That's dope to me. Like, I done even done it a few times with just like random IG videos, but I ain't did it like too much. But I'm literally even this video, if a clip, I'm gonna write out, you know what I'm saying? If I said that, I'm not gonna say, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. That just doesn't even feel right.
Word.
You know?
That's all right. I need to get into my clip bag. Yeah. One little thing that I do is, especially when I'm like stressed or overwhelmed, I've come to realize through many times, many occasions, I've come to realize that it's always a mountain out of a molehill. So whatever is overwhelming me or stressing me out, I know for a fact that it's not as big as I'm making it seem. So that's the first thing I do is acknowledge that, because I swear, you know, if I ever get through something and I reflect on it, I'll be like, oh man, I really was stressing over something that wasn't that big. Yeah. So once I do that, I end up handling the situation in order. So like with priority, like priority based order. So it's like right now I'm doing school, work, and gym. So my priorities are school first, work, then gym. Yeah. Because that's what it's about. It's about the education, then it's about getting money, then it's about, you know, I don't know, self-care if you want to call it that. Yeah. So knock it out in that order. And then I also allow myself to feel. I think that's one thing that we do as black men. We keep it within ourselves and we become emotionally constipated. That's what I call it. Yeah. We allow those emotions to just sit there and fester, and then we get to a breaking point, and that's where we have like these outrageous moments of us committing certain behaviors or acts, and you know, all in all, getting ourselves in trouble. Yeah. So I always allow myself to feel in that moment. So shoot, if I'm stressed, I go sit down somewhere because I'm stressed. Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna try to do homework, even though that may be the thing that's stressing me out. I'm not gonna try to go to work. I'm gonna let somebody know, I'm gonna come in a little late today. Yeah. Or with homework, I'm gonna just wait later to do it when I'm in a better headspace, because I allow myself to feel however I'm feeling in that moment. And I think that's what I'll say on that, and that kind of like aspect of me handling my mental stuff. That's beautiful, bro. Yeah, just realizing that it's not as big as it seems, and then allow myself to feel, because dude, you need that. I swear, fellas, you need to allow yourself to feel. Yeah. You can't just, even if it's with yourself, you don't really need someone to listen to how you feel. You can if that's your method of choice, but you don't need to, man. You can just sit in your room or sit in your car, sit wherever, in the gym, it don't matter. Yeah. And just let your emotions flow. Shit, if you got it, and I hate to sound cliche, if you gotta cry, let it out. You're gonna feel 10 times better mentally, and you're gonna think more logically once you let yourself do that. 100%. So yeah, I done had good cries, bro. Word. I done drunk my pre-workout and had a cry, and went in this gym and killed it. Word. You know what I'm saying? To any brothers, whatever you're going through mentally, people don't speak upon it. You know, you're not alone by far, and whatever you're dealing with, you'll be very much surprised how another brother relates to the same thing. Word. We had during the event, we had a conversation on, this depression, and I just kind of spoke upon like how we often kind of get depression and sadness mixed up or confused. Mm-hmm. Sometimes there's some depressed people just thinking they sad, and you got some sad people thinking they're depressed and they're not. Sadness is just, you just down right now. You just kind of got some bad news type of thing. Depression, usually I tell people, if you're trying to locate if you're depressed or not, it's that I don't feel like getting out of bed feeling. Word. It's that I got something to do today, and something else bad just happened, and I feel like the whole day's over. And whatever I have to do today, I think I'm gonna tell myself I'm gonna go to sleep and wake up and attempt it the next day. It's almost like a mental weight laying on you somehow. Mm-hmm. Typically, that's a sign of depression, or a sign of you not being able to do the things that you once used to do. You're a basketball player, but you don't even have the urge to go shoot the ball no more. That's not normal if that's something that you love. Right. Think about if your previous behaviors, and they're like kind of no longer a part of you, and you don't feel okay, that's just another sign that you may be depressed. Those different lack of your hygiene slipping, your just kind of not feeling okay with yourself. Mm-hmm. That's crazy, because my bad. I was just gonna say those are signs that you might be facing a little bit of depression. Yeah, I was gonna say, when you said like your hygiene is slipping, I would say like it's crazy, because when you hear people say, I can tell my state of mind based on how my room look. You ever heard someone say that?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that's kind of crazy that you say that because that's ultimately true. Because if let's say you are a person that's neat and you like to keep your room a certain way, a certain aesthetic, and then just 1 week or a couple days, your room is just a mess. That's a clear sign that you need to handle something.
How it looks is probably how you feel.
Word.
And probably how you're going to act.
Word.
Your room look like a mess. You walking around look like a mess. Your room is like a mess. You trying to go talk to a woman, bro. You's a wreck. Get out of her face. Go fix yourself. Straight up. Go fix yourself.
That's crazy. You always gonna just
you trying to no, go
clean your room.
Wash your face.
Wash your clothes.
Take a bath. Eat some food. Fuck. I bet. Look,
come on, man.
We straight out of there. We gonna put this on the screen. Random picture for Shaq. We shouldn't stay here long at all. Bow. Ice cream truck pull up.
Man, what?
You a child. Ice cream truck pull up. What flavor we getting?
And they not giving out soft serves. So for the audio listeners, we have a picture of if you.
We can probably find a bigger one, a better one after.
No, but this is good.
If you're gonna be a weird ass nigga and say I want the soft serve, then go ahead.
You're stupid.
The ice cream truck pull up. You finna ask that man for some soft serve?
It was so rare that I asked that man for like the Sonic or the SpongeBob man head, the SpongeBob head with the gum eyeballs.
With the eyeballs.
It was so rare that I did that. Give me the soft serve vanilla ice cream on cone. Give me sprinkles on it, or if I'm in the mood, put some peanuts on it. Thank you, sir.
Peanut man, he's crazy.
But no, okay, so out of this real life. Right now in my life, I'm getting that strawberry shortcake. Audio listeners, it's a hope, my nigga.
Fuck is we talking about?
Come on, dog.
You crazy around here?
Let's get it on.
Strawberry shortcake me.
And then number 2 is definitely the ice cream sandwich. And then number 3 is definitely one of them the gum eyeball character people.
I'm not rocking. I was never.
You never liked those?
I always
bitches hit.
Wait,
I need to tell the audio listeners that this is a picture of a bunch of ice cream dessert choices. So we got.
Bro, they can pick up on that. They can.
All right, I hope y'all can pick up on it. But yeah, just a bunch of them. And yeah, anyway. So yeah, I'm going ice cream strawberry shortcake myself.
Strawberry shortcake all day. I was never, even when I could have been whatever. I could have been 5 years old. I was never looking at the Ninja Turtle, the Sonic.
You're tweaking.
I never cared about none of that.
Did you like them characters?
I did. Even as a kid. That strawberry shortcake bus. I was sitting there. I'm talking about amongst kids. Everybody got something crazy, something sticky that's not even hidden. I'm sitting there with delicious strawberry shortcake or that big cookie, the 2 cookies with the ice cream in the middle.
Nah, you're nasty.
That
shit was never. The cookie was never cooked. That bitch was still doughy. It was just frozen dough.
It be fake dough.
niggas getting crazy on me. No, that frozen dough.
That cookie was pressure
with weak vanilla ice cream in the middle too.
In it. Wheat vanilla ice cream is crazy.
It was weak.
Then they upgraded that joint though. You could get the M&M cookie, and that one was actually good.
You think I'm finna change my decision because you put some M&M and M&Ms in there?
Crazy. M&M. There's some people that know that cookie is fire. Fuck all that kiddie shit. Give me that strawberry shortcake joint. Or give me that.
This nigga Eric never had a childhood. He never watched cartoons. That was the main reason why you was getting them cartoons as a kid.
I never
Give me
cared.
SpongeBob. And SpongeBob become his whole face leaning like he had a stroke. But you go.
Oh my mama, he
never
looked. And I didn't rock with that. I did not rock with that.
They never like how they was supposed to.
That was a big part of it.
That shit there was crazy, but you ate it though.
Tweety Bird looked like Ice Spice when you take out the package.
Damn.
I'm like, why does she look like this? I never rocked with that.
He's crazy.
Like, you get never mind.
What?
None. Nope. It'll be disrespectful.
Yeah, y'all need y'all in the comments letting us know what you would choose out of this list. Video list watchers, go ahead and give me what y'all grabbing.
Another photo, unless you want to go into one of the joints that you had. This is a photo, but it's a discussion.
We can go into the photo.
Bet.
Like it'd be a smoother segue.
Yeah, while we bouncing it here. We're gonna put this photo on the screen as well. I'm showing it to Shaq now.
Okay, audio. Eric is showing me a picture of a room full of people, millions of people. Picture a concert. Maybe if you want to say Martin Luther King giving his "I Give a Dream" speech. That many people.
Yeah,
and he has one person.
Million man march, and there's one man in front of the whole march. Picture just this many. Let me not describe it like that. Just the picture. 12,000 people Or you can picture 10. I don't even think it matters that way.
You're right. I'm just being me.
Picture you're in a room having a conversation and a debate. 25 people are saying they disagree with you. And in this picture, there's a quote air bubble, and the guy is saying, yes, you are all wrong.
That is the picture of audio. Now, this is something that Eric has brought to my attention many times, and I still don't understand the big whoop about this picture.
Well, I want to get, before I say anything, I want to get your interpretation of this picture.
So my interpretation of this picture is that...
Or just what do you... The concept more than just the picture itself.
The concept to me, real life, and I could be projecting, but the concept to me is just one guy who is thinking for himself. You got a group of people, this happens often. You have a group of people having group thought, and you have this one person come along and say the opposite of what everyone is thinking, and they're looking at him like he crazy. But all along, he's probably right, or telling the truth, and whatever the case may be. And he's standing there by himself, fighting or debating against whatever group of people, and he's standing on his side because he has his own individual thought, which is a lot more valuable than group thought, in my opinion. That's my interpretation of this picture. Is this guy who's thinking for himself versus people who are bought into group thought.
Word. And so you see that, and I actually, me being the type of man I am, I agree with that. Mm-hmm. And I there's a part of me that even loves the idea of someone kind of standing on their own too and not following the crowd.
Right.
But I don't see that, and I look at this picture, I see a dickhead.
Oh, okay.
I see an asshole.
A contrarian, if you will.
I see an asshole, a contrarian, who is wrong.
He's wrong.
Off rip. Not off rip, but just the fact that many people are sitting here telling you you're wrong, does that mean anything to you, to a person? I get annoyed. We don't need to keep looking at this picture.
Right.
I get annoyed with people who are that way. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that whatever the conversation is, right? Whatever your opinion is versus this larger group of people, I'm not saying that just because more disagree with you, like it's some majority rules type of thing. Mm-hmm. But how does one not take that into an account? Like if I have a feeling this way, and if let's just even say people will do that, it could be that one man about an opinion about women, and it could be that many women saying no, that is not the case. For you to sit there and say no, you are all wrong, I see a dickhead.
Okay.
And it don't even have to be. I just don't see how you can be in that. I see people in that position and they just don't even think twice about the fact that the majority is saying you are wrong.
Okay. I can see that in the case that I can see that being so, like, I can agree on you saying that they're being a D-head, right?
Yeah.
But only if they don't take the time to at least try to hear them out. Whoever telling him that he's wrong, if he's not at least trying to think from their perspective and get their level or some level of understanding from them, then yeah, he's being a dickhead for sure.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you just stuck on this hill and all them people didn't even make you think twice, like not even a little bit about what you saying. Yeah, you just doing it just to piss everybody off. Mm-hmm. But if this person is true in what they say,
what they feel,
and really feel, and really has like facts and whatever to back it up, though, then no, they're not being a dickhead, and them people are wrong. Because group thought is a thing. Look at social media. Social media will make you think that Kevin Hart ain't funny. Don't do that. Because he is. It's just he might not be. I was gonna say because he's not as funny as he. You know what I'm saying? But like something like that will make you think. People will really subscribe to that idea of like, no, Beyonce. There's people on social media that think Beyonce's overrated.
I think there's a lot. The Hive outweighs all them people. Them people just be loud as hell. But I think that there's way more that love Beyonce. That's just my opinion, though. But
you get what I'm saying? Like, there's a group of people who only been on social media.
I get you.
And I'm saying really will believe that woman is overrated. And that's the group thought that they subscribe to.
Right.
But whole time, Hive got facts. They got stats, whatever, to back up the fact that this woman is not overrated and deserves every bit of hype that she has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, let's put it in the other way. If these people who think that she isn't that talented, or isn't that good, or is overrated, don't go to think to themselves like, well, maybe let me see what they talking about. Yeah, they just being dickheads. Because there's no way you just gonna deny the fact that she got 7 number ones in a row, probably 9 by now. I don't know.
And that's what people do, though.
Going on world tours, selling out.
Yeah. Big
beehive in this bitch. Y'all can get me turned up. I'll play some Beyonce for y'all last 2. You think I'm playing?
But people, I just see people do that very often. Mm-hmm. Take that stance regardless.
And stay there.
Yeah. And just be losing. You can see it on Twitter with the ratios. You ever pay attention to the ratios?
What ratios? Like, what do you mean by ratios?
See, Shaq don't really be
on his phone.
Yeah.
Nah,
but you do. Nah, you don't.
I be watching funny shit. I do, but I don't.
So, all right. So on Twitter, it's almost like an unspoken thing. But if you're on Twitter, you know, if you tweet right now and say Ice Spice is mid, and a girl replies and say, no, boy, that shirt on your obvious mid. And if she gets more likes on her tweet, she won the ratio, so more people agree with her, or they just more so, in that scenario, more so clowning you. Mm-hmm. But say it's a serious conversation.
Basically, she won the conversation with that.
The ratio you out.
Yeah. Wow, okay. I didn't know I had a name for it.
Yeah.
Did you come up with that?
No, that's a Twitter thing.
Oh.
But that's whatever. But so,
okay.
I've seen people even lose the ratio. Or I've even had these type of discussions with the same way I might send somebody a tweet or something. And I'm almost like, I'm not just straight on don't you see the ratio? I ain't doing that. But I'm like, I've had people say they disagree with the ratio and the ratio be crazy. Sometimes the ratio is 5,000 tweets to 15 likes from this person. You click those likes, it's 15 Caucasian men.
Okay.
And just whatever the case, when the ratio is that big, when the gap is that wide, when that many people disagree with you, I can't stand when somebody doesn't take a look back like I'm probably wrong as hell. And that kind of leads to my connected thought with this. And this might be crazy. This might be the Virgo in me, but I cannot stand how much we overuse everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I think that's the goofiest shit in the world.
Damn.
And I know that sounds crazy to say, right? Because of course you're entitled to your own opinion. Mm-hmm. But I'm not comfortable with situations when it's just my opinion. It's either I'm right or I'm wrong. Either I learn or I educate. Mm-hmm. There's not too many. I'm not even cool all the time with having a discussion and we just chalk it up as, you're just having just my opinion, so you're wrong as hell. Mm-hmm. And people will do that shit. I can't sit here and say, I don't think Michael Carter Williams has a pretty jump shot. I can't sit here and say Steph not that good of a shooter. Mm-hmm. That's just my opinion, so. Mm-hmm. You're wrong as hell. You idiot.
Wrong and stubborn.
You slow. And people will do that with so many things, and I can't stand that. You're not entitled to your own opinion. Your opinion is ass. Straight up.
I think people use that phrase as a way of saying I'm still right though.
A cop out.
Yeah. I lost this argument, but I'm still right though.
Yeah.
Because it's an opinion. And you can be right in your opinion as much as you want. Because an opinion doesn't need stats to back it up. That's the difference between opinion and fact.
And even if, all right, so even like the example with the jump shot thing, if I say, let me not even say pretty, say Steve Nash. I can't sit here and say I don't think Steve Nash has a textbook jump shot. I feel like a textbook jump shot, your elbow should actually be flared out. That's how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
I would never. There's somebody who will say some shit like that, for you get what I'm saying?
I do.
And walk away like.
But the thing is, though,
that's just my opinion. You're wrong, though.
Because where they messed up at was saying textbook. Because now I can pull out the textbook of how a jump shot should be shot, or made, and you will see that bitch say clear as day, elbow tucked in, and then I can back it up with Steph. But
you know
then,
what I'm saying?
I mean, but you can't. I mean, I might be going too far with this conversation.
Go ahead.
But
though.
then you got Ray Allen ass, and he gonna come in and have that bitch out here, and then.
I mean, but maybe you can say that there.
Who else was that? Sean Marion, maybe.
Folk had the release below his chin, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you get my point, though.
Yeah.
I cannot stand a person that does that, and just in general. I don't know. I said this could be the Virgo in me, but I'm not even okay with that. I either know what I'm talking about, or I don't. Or I don't even speak on things that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Now that's a lost art there. That right there, people do not know how to just shut up on something they don't know about.
Should be ridiculous.
They gonna do it with gossip. They gonna do it with shit they don't know about. A football player could be talking about soccer, breaking it down as if they ever did it or ever played it for real.
Yeah.
But really will really hear another soccer player or soccer player lover explain stuff to him and be like, nah, I'm still right though. You know what I'm saying? Like people just don't know how to, say, yeah, you know what, I don't know nothing about this, so I'm not gonna say nothing.
Right.
Which is messed up.
The next thing you know, you coming with well, I just feel like. That's one of the top 10 worst things I can't stand when you don't talk to me. You start off anything where I just feel like, boy, I want to punch you in your face.
That's crazy.
Not all the time, but typically.
No, I hear you.
That's a good indicator. If you a person that do that, you probably slow or just think about the times where you say that. Mm-hmm. Is it at the beginning of the conversation or the end?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end, now you want to throw in how you feel. We done broke this shit down from A to Z, and now you coming in with I just feel like.
The conversation's over.
It's a wrap.
Conversation is done, B.
I never cared how you feel at that point. But that's it, bro.
I hear you, gang.
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
Yeah.
That was good stuff. I have no idea how we're gonna segue into whatever else there is to talk about. What else did I have? Because I low key wanted to. I got some stuff that was on the timeline that was hot. Let me see. The Supreme Court overturned the affirmative action.
Yeah.
Rule.
Yeah.
Affirmative action. I'm gonna get into a little bit more. What's it called? I want to be more precise in what I'm saying, but my definition of affirmative action is when you are applying for college and that college goes to look at your background in consideration to being admitted into that college or that level of higher education. They will use your race as a reason to look at you, to be admitted into that college for diversity reasons. Yeah. Now, the overturn of this rule says that colleges no longer have to do that. They don't have to consider you based on things like race, which is insane to me because, one, I thought that's just what they do. Yeah. I did not know that was an actual law put into place. But when you think about it, it makes sense, given, look at why HBCUs were formed. Because black students or black people who want to get a higher education outside of high school and outside of a trade could not be admitted into those PWIs, hence the name, predominantly white institutions,
right?
Based on their race. So yeah, threw me off for a loop. But I'm gonna just do a little bit of reading if I can find it.
You're gonna read that shit like G Herbo. You heard what
first off,
I heard, brother?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here. My what Herb said. I got my organization striving for greatness, and I just want to let y'all know that the teleprompter is letting me read all this shit just like this from A to Z to A to B, and I just want to.
Nah, that's insane. Somebody on Twitter was like, I know his mama didn't play about. Mama didn't play about him learning how to read.
That's another comment. We ain't gonna go there. But black people was pissing me off.
Okay, so according to CNN, it says the Supreme Court says colleges and universities can no longer take race into consideration as a specific basis for granting admission. A landmark decision overturning long-standing precedent that has benefited Black and Latino students in higher education. That boy can read, can't he? God damn it. That motherfucker educated, ain't he? Motherfucker. But no, I think that shit is insane, bro, for real. I don't know what. I really don't know what's going on. I think they said the votes were 6-3, but that literally should scream to everybody who is a minority or a marginalized community and let y'all know that, like, yo, there's something going on the higher legislation level that is attacking us as a community.
Absolutely.
Do you know how bad it is if we can't get a higher education?
Yeah.
You know that makes a bigger gap for us economically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because bro, you're a Mr. MSW, Mr. Master in Social Work. You have your master's degree in social work. You literally get a pay grade, an extra X amount of money. Yeah. And this is not just Eric. This is anybody in that field just for having your master's.
Right.
Now imagine if you or someone goes to college, gets their bachelor's degree in social work. Is that the correct term?
Yeah.
And they go apply for a job and they get paid $23 an hour, which is cool. Now, another person who might be of a different race, maybe a racial counterpart, like a white person or maybe even an Asian, goes and get their MSW, and now they getting paid $27 an hour as starting pay. Mm-hmm. You see that big ass gap there between 23 and 27? Mm-hmm. Come on, black folks, do the math, because you know what we gonna do before we get that first check. We gonna add that whole on. We gonna 40.
Check gonna be. I work 40.
I
should get paid for that training too.
I should get paid for the training too. And the training said we get paid us for the lunch, but we still got an hour off, so I can still count to that. Really, that's 42 hours.
I didn't even take the lunch. I kept working.
Hey, we are crazy. Black people can't take shit serious. But no, yeah, man, we really gotta look into some shit like this, because my question is like, what is going on? What are these people planning to do? And mind you, there is is it one black judge on the Supreme Court?
Yeah, Clarence Thomas, pumpkin pie eating ass. He literally big.
Oh man,
the Django. What was dude's name from Django?
Samuel character.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Samson or something. That sounds like
probably Bubbles.
Samson sound like a old white loving man. Anyway,
yeah. So that happened That happened. So today is Friday. So that happened literally Thursday. Now, mind you, the Supreme Court doubles back today and does another overturning. And this one is more so catered towards the LGBT community. And this one is, it basically states that a business can now refuse service to anyone based on basically their sexual orientation. Now, I'm going to try to find.
But at the same time, how do you, pull that up. I mean, I guess it'll be just some discrimination, but how do you know that though?
How do you know what?
How do I walk in? I walk into a restaurant. You don't know that. You don't know who I like to have sex with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know what the fuck I'm fucking on. This nigga's
I could be fucking a goat at the crib. You don't know what I'm straight up.
But you know what's funny though? Everybody has like a gaydar. Like they have a compass for telling when someone is or is not.
Yeah,
heterosexual or homosexual, whatever the case may be. So maybe that could be how they do it. And I mean, obviously there's no like fact base behind that, but maybe that's one way. But I'm gonna just go ahead and read this. If you want to keep going off on that, whatever.
Go ahead though.
It says the Supreme Court Friday, which is today, ruled in favor of a Christian web designer in Colorado who refuses to create websites to celebrate same-sex weddings out of religious objections. All right, I'm going to go a little bit further in this article. It says the court's decision represents a devastating blow to the LGBTQ protections, which have in recent years been bolstered by landmark decisions at the nation's highest court, including one authored 3 years ago by Gorsuch, in which the majority expanded protection for LGBTQ workers, and the 2015 case legalizing same-sex marriage nationwide. So I hope y'all get an understanding of that a little bit, but basically, like I said, someone can real life say no or refuse to give you any type of service based on same sex, whatever.
I feel like there would have to be
sexual orientation, I should say, or preference.
I guess but then if you going off of your so-called gaydar, you can't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a whole different type of discrimination. You can't say you look like you like men and I can't try to sue you, and your vote was either you look like you like men. At that point, I could lie. I feel like the only thing, it would have to be that religion-based thing. If this is a Christian, if Chick-fil-A, because they low-key don't rock with none of us.
None of us? Not even the, are you talking about
Skin
like?
folk?
Yeah.
They might be.
We know how they feel about the LGBTQ community, for sure.
If I'm not mistaken, historically, Chick-fil-A is a Christian-based company.
It is. So, that's why they're not open on Sundays.
Yeah. So maybe Chick-fil-A could get that off or something.
But no one else can?
I don't see it. I don't see how. You might be able to win in court saying this is my religious views and that's why I don't want you in my business. Maybe if they say that. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're going to be able to get that off if I'm going to sue you because you discriminated against how I look. You could kind of say I could win that in court that you racially profiled me. Mm-hmm. If you think this black man you think I like black men because I came in here.
Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And my hoochie daddy shorts, that's what you want to call it.
That's why I look like.
I might. You might say, "Oh, me
and my boys walking here with the hoochie daddies on.
We leave the gym with some little shorts on. They might think we a item or something. Mm-hmm. If you an old white man and you out of date or something, mm-hmm. and I'm gonna probably punch you in your face, but
rock you in your face, stab your brain with your nose bone.
But either way, I don't know. We'll see what's going on, but it just does seem like the world is doing a whole kind of a backwards
revert, like just reverting back to just old ways, real life.
Even with the abortion ban.
I was gonna say that. Yes, if you add up all the overrulings of the Supreme Court, there is something going on. There's something in the works, and I hate to sound like a freaking conspiracy theorist, but there is something going on. There's something in the works that is just, like I said, attacking minorities or marginalized communities for sure.
I read something crazy, bro. It might have been, I could be wrong with the state, but in a nutshell, it was
like, imagine if they overturned Brown versus Board.
Yeah.
That nigga, y'all thought George Floyd was crazy.
That won't happen though.
You see what the votes are saying, 6-3. That means they really own that. Them 6 people are really on that.
I would, bro. Hey, come on.
Let's get it on.
I would almost just love if y'all want to do this.
Eric is crazy.
Everybody link up.
Eric is war ready.
We gonna take over. We will push. We can push these white folks out of Chicago. We'll get y'all clean up out of here. We make all y'all go down to Southern Illinois. Atlanta, black folks in Atlanta can push them white folks to Mississippi. My kinfolk, y'all gotta get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'd be cool with whatever. Y'all wanna go back to segregation? Come on.
Oh yeah, take me down south. You know what I'm saying? Never cared. I love it down there.
But
I'll take a tornado or two too. I don't care.
See, that's where you lost me.
Get your scare. What is it? Stop being a bitch and come on.
Come on.
Yeah. Get your black ass down here. Fight off an alligator.
I read a crazy stat that said like a woman that's living in Texas, if needing an abortion, I think the closest, it probably wasn't Texas, but there's areas where if you're a woman and you need an abortion, you might have to travel 7 hours
just to get that done,
depending on where you're located to go get an abortion. That's insane.
Yeah, and then it also has to be within a certain time frame too, of you being pregnant.
In a certain time frame, right?
Yeah.
I gotta find that picture, but that was absolutely crazy. And then if you put into perspective what the woman might be dealing with,
right, financially,
you know, whatever, her transportation situation, her mental status, whatever she got going on in life, that's a huge hurdle that she might have to go through to make a choice that she's entitled to make.
Exactly.
It's just ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, man. I honestly want to know what those people who be like, man, my vote doesn't matter. I wonder what they saying right now. I want to know I need to peek behind the curtains on that side of the room real quick.
They are just like dude in that picture.
Just you think so?
Just lame.
Nah, I say I chalk it up as being ignorant people. Like real life, just not knowing any better.
Yeah, for sure.
Or who knows what they, were taught when they were little. Because I think it's an older generation that does it.
And a lot of times, though, this is just how I feel. Yeah. But a lot of times, the people who does that, that's an excuse for being too lazy to take your ass up there and go vote. What I'm gonna vote for, it don't matter anyway. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people say stuff like that just to get by with the fact that you really were dead ass just that too lazy, or you don't take it serious enough to go vote. I don't think you really truly believe that your vote don't matter. That doesn't even make sense. If you think statistically, are you saying that none of our votes matter? Is that what you're saying? Maybe you can try to argue that route, but if you're trying to say that your one vote don't add up, or if you make that opinion and now you influence another person who influences 2 more people that way, that's 4 votes, and so on and so on. So I don't think you just a lame. Go up there and vote. Or maybe you don't know, but I don't rock with people who like that.
Nah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't like. We all ignorant to something. I don't like people who don't mind staying ignorant.
But goddamn, Jesus Christ.
What's up now?
Spitting.
And you just sitting back denying it. I don't know, it's whatever. That's all I know. That's clowned out. I'll never be that way. I'll be 60, bro. I'll never stop wanting to grow. I'm not gonna be that old dude just completely stuck in my ways. I would not be that way. I can't stand it, bro.
I feel you. I won't be that old dude that ceases to be understanding.
Yeah.
Although I am in a non-understanding mood right now, because I am, like, honestly, I've been just.
I am too. I don't give a damn about what you talking. You say
real life
right now. That's just how.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, I just want to at least understand it to my people, at the least, and the generations after me, because I think that's something that the younger or older generation just lack completely. They don't know how to just be understanding to us. Like, we get it. You thought Rakim was dope, and but you don't like Jay-Z. But at least try to understand why we like Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like, and then, like, I don't like Ice Spice music per se, but I'm not gonna be like,
I see why y'all like it though.
Yeah, I see why you like it though. Like, I understand you like the hair, you like the whatever she float, whatever. Like, I see why you like some stuff. I just don't want to be under.
Sometimes I just let old niggas have it sometimes too.
Real life.
Listen to Barbershop Bang was like, yo, back in my day when it wasn't like that. Wasn't all this, you know what I'm saying, thugging. Bro, NWA was out of this world.
Man, hood is hood get, but they like politically hood is in a way.
A little.
They had like
statements.
They had an agenda with their rebellion.
Gangster rap has always been around. Always been around. Maybe in the very early days in the whole beatboxing joint, maybe it was a little different, but there was always some shooting and killing type of rap. Like, but for some reason now they just like to act. And don't get me wrong, I think kids these days are a little more stupid. But I just hate how y'all try to act like this is. Y'all love to act like ain't nothing new under the sun with other stuff. I know the game. I've been around. No, you don't. But then y'all love to act like, you know what I'm saying, it was different back in your day when it comes to just the stuff that you don't like right now. No. We got Ice, I'm not gonna say Ice Spice, but we got what's it, a Sexy Red, that her name? We got her. Y'all had the real Freak Nick. We faking like we got Freak Nicks going. Y'all really was doing that though.
Y'all, whoa.
What we talking about? Y'all had Luke. Y'all invented strip clubs for real.
Damn.
Where did it start from? What the hell? You think these girls just turking on these cars? They just did it? No. They get it from their mama.
What you
hear me?
He talking, what you think shake where your mama gave you?
Shake with your mama.
You came from your old ass, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's crazy. But nah, yeah, it's something going on, and I think we should, something's going on, and as something is going on, and at least as the youth, we should get on top of it.
100%.
Word up. You got something else?
Nah, not another.
That was that on that.
Yeah,
I got one more. I think. I don't know. I feel like we got something else that'll flow into something. We got about 10, 12 on the camera.
Bounce with me. I'm gonna hit the flow. Let me see. Let me check. Check.
Boom, 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 boom.
What the hell?
Oh, is that Bow Wow or Lil Romeo?
That's Bow Wow.
That we can use that as a segue. The little Bow Wow clip that went viral on the
cool.
BET red carpet.
Yeah, we can get into that.
Yeah, I literally don't have it saved, so
Bow Wow went on.
Y'all
the
won't be
red
hearing
carpet.
it or seeing it on
Bow Wow was on
the.
the red carpet at BET Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Got asked, why do you think no hip hop song has charted #1 yet this year?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, because everybody's doing the same thing, sounding the same, and there ain't no real music. Ain't nobody really trying to make something substantial.
Word up.
And it's almost funny that it's coming from Bow Wow, because he does so much corny stuff these days. Even though he's a legend, he's 100% right.
Yeah, he ain't saying nothing wrong.
Yeah.
But other people were disagreeing. But
Okay.
yeah, like there was some.
I didn't even see nobody disagree.
No, there was definitely people in them comments.
You could argue that
the
that's
ratio.
cap.
The ratio was definitely in agreement of him.
Yeah.
But there was definitely that few. That
You could
were.
argue like that's cap, like Mr. Morale. Was that this year?
Mm-hmm. Or just it happened this year. Mr. Round the Big Stuff was this year.
And that's
Dropped this
just
year.
not getting played to go #1 because y'all are busy listening to the Ice Spices and stuff.
Yeet. Real
Got
life.
Yeet trending every time he drop a song.
Man, I don't understand.
But them joints do be hard. But
Blame Steph Curry.
what?
He made that bit hot. What he do? Blame Steph Curry.
But you know, I 100% agree. I remember when we was in the whip and I played them 2 songs and they came in the exact same beat. I was like, listen to this. You probably don't remember it. We was coming from the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is crazy, bro. I had accidentally skipped a song and them joints came right in. It might have been randomly.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Migos joint and something else.
Oh yeah, when we come from Joliet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been the Lotto joint and then Migos.
I think it was Lotto and Migos for whatever.
Because they
reason.
both got Detroit sounds. Both of them beats were Detroit as hell, but they was the same beat though, real
It
life.
was ridiculous. Was
Yeah.
that Honey Bun?
Yeah, Honey Bun and Rip Me Out the Plastic, I'm back and brand new.
Nah, it couldn't have been that.
It was that one, dog. It was that one.
Let
It
me
was
see.
that one. I'm busting out the plastic, I'm back and brand new.
Which one? What's the name of that joint?
I don't know.
That ain't it. I'm gonna take forever trying to find that shit.
Bro, if you don't look up Lotto for hits, there it is.
Nah, this ain't it.
That is it. That was Bust Out the Plastic.
That wasn't Bust Out the Plastic.
Eric, hey, if y'all don't help me, go back to that.
That was Put It on the Flow, folk.
That's that song.
That's it?
Rip Me Out the Plastic, yeah. Boy, I was
Okay.
gonna lose it over here.
My fault. And then Honey Bun starts off the exact same way. That's insane.
It's what we living in. And it's crazy because
That's crazy.
now the nutty part is what makes it really hard or like just tough to get out of is when you got OG doing it. We
Yeah.
know Lotto was new and hot still. She got that flame to her still. But Migos, you been in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You got hella skin. You got hella accolades. So you got some type of rank, if you want to call it
You
that.
don't gotta do what's trendy like
You
that.
don't have to do what's trending because now you solidifying what's trending.
Yeah.
Just imagine if and I'm always gonna bring shit back to Jay-Z. If Jay-Z started if he hopped on a beat with Lil Uzi or like a Lil Uzi album.
I love it.
And I heard this peak.
Let me see what
Fuck outta here.
Hov can do on that joint. Hov go, whoa, B, blue.
He's crazy.
Hov say Blue Ivy.
Yeah, this nigga's crazy.
New York.
Dude, you are stupid. But yeah, man, we can't have these GOATs or the OGs really hopping onto the trends. Y'all have to let the trends be the trend. Because once you turn that trend into something that's actually like a genre or a category, there's nothing we can do now. You create a whole fan base behind it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Bow Wow didn't say nothing wrong. And I think it goes back to what I say, like, hip-hop is really dead. Hip-hop is or it's on its way out, like real life, or on its way back in because we just went through the low, we went through the valley, now we're going back up to the top. Who knows? But real life right now, hip-hop is not busting. Yes, it's the #1 genre in the world. Cool. Just sounds like a popularity contest to me, which means that people aren't really paying attention or respecting the art of the genre. But yeah, it's like we not really doing nothing of significance. We're not making no music for real.
Yeah.
Like, there's artists out here that just are making songs. You know what I mean? Or just not making that forever music. 'Cause that's what I grew up off of. I grew up off artists who make that forever music. Jay-Z, Kanye, J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake, and then I can go even Wale, whatever, and then go further, whatever. With them artists, guarantee they made songs that we're gonna listen to 30 years from now, and they already been out for 30 years or 10 plus years. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You feel like Money Trees, nigga? What? I'm gonna play that till I'm 97.
100.
That song is never not finna get played, and it's still gonna bump when I'm 97 to the young niggas too. Don't get me turned up, but yeah, man, by all this ain't not a damn thing wrong, and we need to fix who we let in our fucking culture, bro. And that makes me think I've never liked how we are so inclusive as a community.
Yeah.
Because no one is inclusive with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like with hip hop, yeah, white boy, you can rap too. Come on, you can come on and rap, and you can be a part of our record label and all this other stuff. But let us go ahead and make a country song.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be that welcomed.
Right.
Lil Nas X went through it X amount of years ago when the country he was uninvited to the country award show.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Got his black cowboy boot wearing ass the fuck up out
He
of
was
there.
fully dressed as a cow, had the full country attire. He even had the country sound. And I get it that he did have a trap country sound, but either way, it wasn't hip hop. It was
a homosexuality though.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. Like, come on, man. No one's really trying to be inclusive with us, but here we are with open fucking arms. And this is just a me thing for sure. It's definitely a me thing. I'm not knocking anybody for being inclusive that is of the culture. You know what I mean? Do what you do. But I always keep that in the back of my mind. Ain't nobody checking for me. So what am I checking for you for?
100.
And if it looks bad on me, then I'm not checking on you, then you need to take a look in the mirror.
100. I'm going to gatekeep. I don't care. I would love to gatekeep. I'm not inviting no one to the cookout. No. Straight up. I take pride in the fact in that. I don't care if it was the white girl that was dug in, the white girl that rapped a little baby verse, the white girl from back who did the slim thick with your cute ass.
Yeah, the Vine girl.
I never invited none of them to the cookout.
Word.
I never care. I don't care what you can do. I don't know why. Stop doing that. It's dope. Kudos. But y'all love to really overly hype a white person for being mediocre at the things that we
are exceptional at. Yeah, word too.
Why is that? They don't do that with us.
They don't.
You actually have to be exceptional at the things that they're predominantly good at.
Right.
There's the black baseball players. If they not Ken Griffey, they not getting that love.
Man,
not
this
getting
shit
that
is
love.
ridiculous.
You think Tiger Woods the only black golfer? What do you see black golfers on your TV? There's black golfers, bro.
Words. Oh, this nigga's crazy. He's spitting.
But if you're not Tiger Woods, I'm not championing you. I can't stand y'all, bro. I'm never. No. I don't care. I don't care who you know. Straight up.
Bet. That's man. Yeah. We ain't gonna go too long on that one, but for sure, bro. I don't even know how to wrap everything up because we just went from
you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nickel.
But yeah, we just gonna wrap the episode there, man. Shout out to if you made it this far. Subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like the conversation, leave a comment if you have something to say. What else? What we got to say? It's the last day of the Men's Mental Health Month and the last day of Pride Month. So shout out to you. Shout out to all the black men out there. Shout out to everyone of the LGBTQ community.
Any podcast supports.
Word to we are allies.
Everybody.
You hear me?
All skin folk for real. All skin folk ain't kin folk, but off the rip, if you skin folk.
Word.
I love you.
Really though. So yeah, man, that's gonna wrap up episode 20. You know what to do.
GG's,
GCD, baby. Episode 20, we gone.
Yeah.